unity. We'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positivity conquers every fear. Conquers together we'll rise. Strength anew, unity. We'll see this through. Unity. We'll see this through. In unity, we'll see this through. Intelligent reactors light the way at night, bringing love to shadows, making everything right. One more chance to lift the fragile high. With open hearts we touch the sky. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positivity conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity, we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positivity conquers every fear. Together we'll rise, strength anew. In unity, we'll see this through. In the community, we spread the vibe with kindness and love on every side. Vulnerable hearts will defend and protect, connecting the dots with respect. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positivity conquers every fear. Together we'll rise, strength anew. In unity, we'll see this through. Our song a beacon in the troubled times, guiding souls with melodies and rhymes. Hand in hand we join the dance, giving everyone a second chance.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my space. Wow, the house is full. Thank you guys for coming on board. Thank you guys. Well done. Now, let me start saying hello to Mayuguno the Crazy. Hello, welcome guys. Welcome. Omasi Sisodia, welcome. And I also see Island Girl. Thank you for joining the show. The champ is here. I think you were the first. Thank you. Mambo Jambo. Wow. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining the show. Now, I hope I'm loud and clear as we proceed to start this, reaction video. So, my name is Victoria, and this is VicoReal_space. You're all welcome to the show. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everybody. Thank you from everybody here. Welcome. So you guys, please, let's get started. So first of all, as my title suggests, it's about Mayuguno, the son of the owner of Yabohanse. Wow. Magno is now on his part, and he also has a lot to do. And it's like his place is going to turn into let's call it a love nest, lover's nest. So because when you take a VIN in any position like that, then you're bound to, have some shenanigans and that sort of a thing. So probably Vin on his own, was looking for, something to keep him going. And the only crazy guy in town who could have that, who could have made that really possible, it has to be Mayuguno. He's a guy of many parts, and he can do a lot of things, and he can handle every situation. If you have to really think about where he started from, from just a simple mason that had no command of English at all, but progressively with time has been able to build up what he has today. So he must also be intelligent, in his own way. I think he's intelligent too. So that apart, so the recent encounter now right away with all the people here and the new girls on board, the Muzungus, Mayuno has always been dreaming of that because his boss promised him. Initially, what he promised him was Roresti's sister, Romina. But along the line, probably that didn't go well. And now, you see that he's craved his own path, and there are always strong sympathizers that sympathize with his cause, with the way he is, the way he does his things, and they're always prepared to take him on board. So this is exactly what we saw, this past week when he went to Nairobi. It was for this encounter, but it's like a sort of a win-win because Vin is in, then Alexi is in. Alexi too, it's a YouTuber too. But well, the Muzungu factor will play well for both of them, either for Vin or for Mayugno, because for them, Muzungu factor brings them exposure, brings them more views, gives them more views, and also they can make a, they're boys, they can actually enjoy themselves. So, and Vin, try to expand shed on that, that it doesn't mean that only when you go to school that you can be somebody, that you can be somebody even without going to school, provided you're intelligent. So indirectly, he's pressing Mayugno, for his courage, for his status, for his ability, to rise beyond these disadvantages. In fact, his own disadvantages has even made him an advantaged person because most of the things he did, unconscious behavior, I will call it, unconsciously, just the way he is, without a simple command of English, but he was able to pull through, from the scratch, from the bottom, he scaled through to the average. And his use of a language, it's good enough for any person to understand. And it's also nice too, the way he makes his own things, sort of a comedian, though not properly like a Jintu on. Well, Jintu's own, it's polished because he can actually speak good English and also invent his own English. But Mayugno too has tried a lot to blend into what is obtainable, what can be obtainable and understandable, acceptable anywhere, It makes him a funny guy. It makes him stand out, and it also helps in giving him a platform. So this is what I saw this past week right now with Mayugno, Vin, and the three Mozongos. So the other two I learned lived in Migori. Then the Alexi is a YouTuber. So Alexi is now with Mayugno. But is something going to be born out of it? Because now Vin is right there with Mayugno, and Vin said he wants to have probably a land that he's seen a land there. He wants to build something, a place that he can easily call his own, a place that wherever he goes to around the world, at the end of the day, he comes back to. So, but the craze for Yabuhanse is what I don't really know. Why would he want to live in Yabuhanse? He must have his own village in Kenya or somewhere else. So that's what that has been really something to talk about. But I see that, well, he's quite comfortable with the idea because I said Magno house, then you find Ernesto, then you find the boss Marwa. So for him, he wants something in between. I think they had an appointment today to go and have a look at this land. And probably if he goes well, as he said, if he goes well and he likes it, then he might drop some things, what he have at hand right now, then arrange for a gradual payment. But these are big YouTubers that has been on the street. Why can't he afford something, one time, drop off one time? Why would he want to, make an installmental payment? This is what I don't know. Okay, guys, now let me say hello to Sonny Adventures. Welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. Vimuelo, I can also see you. Thank you for joining the show. Alan Gale, I've said hello before. And SS Kitchen and Vlogs, thank you for joining the show. Thank you. True, I can see you. Welcome. The champ. Yeah, today you are going to be my champ here. Please just stay on and don't run away. If not, I'll look for you. So today, probably we start with, when they arrive. Hello, Monarch. Mindfulness, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining my show. You highly welcome. So this is a reaction video, guys. So if you're not used to it, but just listen, it's just about some stories in a village in Africa called Nyambohanse. And the principal actors and actresses has always been there. Most of their talents has been developed from grassroots there until where they are. So now they are full YouTubers and they're all making a difference in their own field. So this explanation goes for especially people that are joining my show new. So this is where we are. So now we keep the flame on. So I want to show the video when the girls hop into the car from Nairobi, because as Mayuguno said that they had contributed to hire the car. So I think the car is on lease. The SUV they're driving is on lease. They had contributed to hire that car just to be able to take them, because initially they counted the number of people they were, and they realized that they needed something a little bit bigger. So with the SUV, I think it has with the driver and 3 in the middle and 1 behind, so making about 6 passengers. So that was well enough, for them. So that was the taking off point. So I'm going to play a little bit of the shot for you guys to have a look. Then from there we dialogue. But this platform is for everybody. It's inclusive. If there's something you want to say, just say it, and I will pin it right here, and we will dialogue on it. This is its own here. So let's start.
German machine is here finally. Bro, hii gari ndo tunaenda nayo.
Yeah. Wewe unasema nimewabwaga bro. Time. Guys.
Even you have sunroof. Bro,
let's go.
Inauzwa.
Yeah, inside we go. Time.
Okay, this is the VIN pack, bro.
You're so funny.
Guys, let me pack my bag, because the way we go is such kind of the time is go late. I'm packing. No man, niweke kwa boot yuko.
Yeah, haina boot.
Haina boot.
Uko boot watu wanakaa.
Okay. So the time to leave is right now.
So guys, this was the beginning of the journey from Nairobi with the SUV, as hired by these people. Okay, let me say hello to new people in the house. Monica, welcome to the house. Thank you for joining me, show. Thank you. And Jenny Block, I can see you. Thank you for joining my show. Thank you. You're welcome. So, wow, you guys have just landed. So, a little bit behind. Today it's about the Mayuguno and VIN, and the house now becoming a lover's nest. Can we even, let's just christen it a lover's nest, because they have everything there. All the comfort is there. So now it's like they are, baptizing that house, with all these guys. And, they try from there also to rebuild their channels, reconnect. And it's a safe haven. So for sure, I'm sure Mayuguno will not charge them for sleeping there. Probably if they have to eat or something, they have to, contribute commonly like other people do, but not like his boss, Marwa, will always ask you to pay for sleeping in the villa. So, but with Mayuguno, I think it's free, and it's a comfortable living. Everything is there. The kitchen is ready. So they can actually buy their food and arrange for the cooking. Well, he has people there that can also help with the cooking, maybe Doreen, his sister, and other people too. So that's exactly what, where we have gotten to up till now. So we're still going to see this new entrance into the scene, Alexi, the American girl. She's also a YouTuber. And I think Mayuguno is trying to, woo her into something, the way he's caressing her. And it looks like it's always been his dream to have a Muzungu. After all, the boss has a Muzungu, and why not me? And most people find me attractive, manly enough with muscles, probably with some good cucumbers still hanging. So why not? And I'm young. I think Mayuguno should be 24, 25. I think so. I think that should be about his age, just like Vin. But Vin, anywhere the good women are, the Muzungus are, that's where Vin goes to. So in this very match, it was quite a good one for him to join this group with the other guy. I've forgotten his name, Budu or Buddha. So this is exactly where we are. So right now, I'm still going to play another clip about Mayuguno. It's one guy that keeps, amusing me always. It's somebody, because it's somebody that we saw from the scratch in Villa Medellin when they were building the place, and he was always the last to go and the first to report because he always wanted to work. So, and that really earned him, a position in that place. That earned him like the chief mason in that place. And with that, he could also develop his channel, develop his English, because as of then, he had no word. It was almost impossible to communicate with him. His English was completely behind. So that was exactly the situation that it was. Okay, let me say hello to hello, Lucy. Welcome, Lucy Warrens. Welcome to the show. Thank you very much. And I also see Faizi Vlog. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining my show. And Colleen, welcome. Thank you for joining the show. So Mayuguno, is the type that can change tides, can change the water tide anywhere he is, and he really knows what he wants, and he always go after it, whether through cornering or whatever way he feels better. He always get it. So I see this new entrance of the Muzungu. For them, anyway, with Muzungu, they have more views. So Muzungu is about giving them views, about giving them content, about giving them watch hours. So this is why they always go after the Muzungu. And at the end of the day, if you look at the views, within how many hours, 2 or 3 hours, he can have 6,000 views. And so if you calculate it in hours, he's doing great. So the Muzungu factor has really helped here. So it's exactly what I see here. But Alexia on her own is a YouTuber. She's an American, and she's been there in Nairobi for a while. And Mayuguno said he was able to even talk to her dad, speak with her dad on a FaceTime. So at least they can see each other's face. And they probably would have assured the father that no problem if she comes with him to the village, everything is going to be well. Well, so far, everything is fine. So far, it is fine. So I'll still play a clip, and you guys will see, because he wanted to take Alexi to the border. But Alexi said, I have only Tanzanian visa. And won't I be arrested in Tanzania? I have only, Kenyan visa. Won't I be arrested in Tanzania? But he said no, because from what I learned is that if you have to go there, there's a place there by the border police security or something. You can ask them that you don't want to go beyond 15 kilometers from the border there. And they will give you a small form to fill, and you can fill that form, and that form, with that, you can just go around the border area, 15 15 kilometers is not that far. You're not penetrating deep that side, but there's still some few things you can still see by the border there. In every country, the border areas, you have lots of people trading. It's all about the trading, inter-trading, interstate trading. What I can get from Kenya, you ship it to, you take it across this border and sell. And what you need from Tanzania too, they take it across the border, but within that 15-kilometer ratio on both sides of the borders. So about international border, this is applicable in most countries. So I also noticed that it happens there too. So, but Alexei wasn't convinced. She was a little bit scared that something can happen because already you know your situation. But I was also wondering, with her Kenyan visa, or probably the visa had expired, because normally once you have a Kenyan visa or or any visa of any of the East African country, you should be able to cover about how many countries in that region, in that ratio, in which Tanzania is part of it. I think Zimbabwe, I think probably Botswana, South Africa, and all that. It's East Africa, so it's supposed Kenya and all that stuff. So it's supposed to cover that area, except the visa had expired, or except I don't know what it is, but she was a little bit scared. So I'm still going to play that video, and to show you guys what that really happened there. So let's see. I hope this is the right video. No, this is not the right video. Let me go down. Okay. Let's see here.
Funny. Mayuguno reminds me of my dad a lot. He's crazy funny.
But it's normal. So guys, we decided to go border walking around. So we live at home right now. We're leaving. We're going to have...
I don't know how this is going to work because I don't have a Tanzanian visa.
No, it's border. We can't go any far. It's still in border. It's still in border.
Okay.
So we eat, then we back.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's hope I don't get arrested.
Let's go. If we're not good for you, we can eat in Kenya also. Is there a good place to eat?
Okay.
And a very nice one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Vamos.
Let's go. German machine. Say German machine. You are a German machine.
So that's when Alexia, was a little bit reluctant because she knows actually she doesn't have that the visa to cross over, and anything can happen because there, as we learned, that once you get there, even the restaurant or somewhere that you want to eat, they collaborate with the local authorities there. They can just inform them, oh, once they see a Muzungu, oh, there's this Muzungu here, and they'll come after you. What happened to your papers and all that? So at the end of the day, it's money that they want. Once the money change hand, then the story closes over there. So it's been like that for some time probably, but Mayuguno understand the situation and knows that the worst come to worst is just to dip hand in the pocket of these guys, and they'll let them go. So it's not a big deal. But for a foreigner, you always think, because once you're a foreigner, most of the laws, they will even make it stronger. When they want to make it stronger, it's because they need something from you. They need money from you. So once you're able to, to grease your palm, and that's it. And there's some foreigners that don't feel really free to grease the palm of a security officer because they're not used to. They don't do that in their country. So they come here. Must I give you money? What did I do? Only if they're convinced, yes, I did something wrong. Yes, I'm not supposed to have crossed this border. Okay, maybe on that basis, well, then I have to set myself free. But apart from that, if they really feel they didn't do anything wrong, then it will be difficult to, do something otherwise. Hey, on trending, welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. So on that, she was a little bit skeptical, but I also see, let me see. I also see, oh my God. I also see when they got to the border. Where is the border video here? I'm going to add it. 1 second, please. I'll get this video now. Video file. I'll get it gallery. Yep, should be this one. Okay.
Snuck into another country.
Yeah.
Yo, for real. Okay, guys, I'm in Tanzania. I've never been here before. And to be honest, I don't even have... Oh, shit. There's a police officer talking to the guys. I don't even have a TZ passport. Or, I mean, visa. Because we're eating at the border and the guy said it's okay. But, I only have a Kenyan visa. We're walking away for a moment. I told them, I was like, I don't think this is allowed. They're like, no, we do it all the time with friends. Mayuguno, come here.
Yeah. Guys,
No, listen. There's a little police officer over there talking to them.
he's talk with you.
Talking to the guys.
Or he's talk with you? With who? With
Then and Naman.
yeah, he's talk with them. Let us see. Let us see. Yeah, man, come, guys. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Anyways, I had rice and beans and it slapped. I could eat rice and beans every day.
You know, we ask them,
Yeah.
or it will be accepted us to go buy some stuff, then we back.
Oh, wait, Nomad's coming. Sketchy. Yuck, guys.
So this was Alexi and Mayuguno, Krayuno, and VIN at the border of Tanzania. Okay, let me say hello to a few people here now. Robin Millet, hello, welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining the show. And Nixon Beresha, thank you for joining the show. So this was Krayuno, Mayuguno, and hello, Marigold, welcome. Breaking the law while flogging. Yeah, that's true. So this was Krayuno and Alexi and VIN, you know. She was sort of scared that they were there. And while she walked down, it's like she could watch some movement from the restaurant is supposed to enter, that the people were trying to inform the police that she was there, or, you know, the Muzungus are here. Because probably they walk hand in hand, you know, giving messages. You know, the people you want to buy something from, they give messages to the law enforcement there, just for them to have the money. And after that, maybe they grease their palm to in return, you know. Grease my palm and I grease your palm. So it's well known, it's well documented. It's all about a stomach infrastructure, African style, African way. So this is exactly what happened there. She was a sort of you know, confused, and she's flogging. And at the end, this will come, because this very portion, I got it from her own channel. And at the end of the day, she's going to show this to her audience. I break the rules. I know I didn't have a visa, because she's made an open confession here. I know I have only Kenyan visa. I don't have a Tanzanian visa. What's going to happen? She was a sort of still confused. So, and she's going to flog that to, you know, to her audience. So, and the audience, well, they should welcome a flogger that is always easily able to break the rules, you know, cross over to another country without a visa. So it makes sense to really, you know, talk about it. So let's see what Marigold said. Marigold said, hello, family, breaking the law while flogging. She will learn. Yeah, she will. If it's some countries, they take her up once they see Muzungu. Muzungu, it comes with big money and also international embarrassment. And how come you try to cross into this area without the visa? Though international law allows 15 kilometers to this side free, 15 kilometers to the other border free. But you need to, you know, take a small, fill a small paper to allow you to do that, because most countries you can cross over to do shopping, and what you don't have in your country, maybe you have it there. So the other people, they have shops close to the border where you can get it, and by the Tanzanian side, and also same with the Kenyan side. But then before you cross over, you have to fill a small form just by the border. There is an office that you fill, and that will you also be informed that you cannot go more than 15 kilometers from that border. So that is valid for both countries, and most international countries, that's also valid. So, but she broke the law while plugging to her own audience. So that was exactly what happened. Colin. Yep. So let's see what did Monarch said. Marigold, my beautiful friend. Yeah. Yeah, that's Colin. That's for you. So and no, that was a Marigold. That's for you, Marigold. And Colin said, why do they think having a price, the Muzungu, is the answer to their problem? Crayuno friend looks like she is mixed Hispanic and black somewhere in deep ancestry. I wouldn't know exactly, but I think she looked pure white. I think she looked pure white, probably because she's been living for some time now in Nairobi. You know, when you change environment, you go to any of these warm countries, we stay a little bit, their color is bound to change. So that is well documented. So probably on that basis, but apart from that, we can be sure it may be true as well. Hey, Lilypad, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining the show. Can also be true. So let's see. And Marigold said, family welcome mindful here in our chat. Please follow Monarch Mindfulness, and her YouTube channel is here. Thank you. Please let's follow each other and give each other a watch each other's channel too. Marigold, ignorance is no defense. They will learn. Yeah, they will learn. You know, for Mayugno and VIN, you know, because now VIN is now trying to bring Mayugno in as a big guy. And he even said that, you know, Mayugno used to say that VIN was his role model. But now with what he saw on ground, the property of Mayugno and how he carries himself, that, oh, I think he is also my role model. So, you know, they are both complementing each other, and it's not bad anyway. It's not bad. It's not bad. So that's exactly where it is. So, guys, okay, this is from Sonia. So I pinned this. I pinned this. So now let's see what Jenny Block said. What Muzungu said, Toto can not do does not exist. Jenny Block is not only the Toto factor. The Muzungu comes with a lot of views for them. You know, it's just like if you guys can remember what Michael Ponte said about Dimon, that why she really wanted him in all her video was for views. And she could notice from when they met that, you know, started using him for views, that one video she was getting even up to 50,000 viewership, 50,000. And he had to make comparison to the earlier ones that she did without him, with the locals. And she never had such a high number. But with him, you know, the viewership was going up. So that's the factor, you know, that's the factor, that's the Muzungu factor, apart from the total level. But the viewership, it's always high, especially among their own locals. Hey, he's with this Muzungu. They want to see what they do, how they talk, how they, you know, touch each other and all that, you know, something different. There's something different because the Muzungu is different from them. So with them, with people that are interested, curious, they want to see, especially, you know, from the village level, they want to see, you know, how they both interact, what is really going to happen, or are they going to fall in love and all that stuff. So all that counts a lot. So Lilypad said, been watching Vin since marriage to Lenny, Alexis and Teddy, etc. Yeah, Vin is a little bit, I don't even know what to say about him, but it looks a little bit confusing. And once it comes to anything woman, I think nobody should trust Vin. He's like a toy boy. I will place him conveniently as a toy boy and nothing more. So Marigold said, Mayugno's English gets better when breaking the law. Yeah, it gets better when breaking the law. He's like that. He knows what he's doing, you know. He knows what he's doing. And probably when he gets it, he will say, oh, I didn't know. Oh, I haven't been to school. I don't know how to read nor write. Trust me. People that break law in the local level, they will use the language barrier as the reason, because they cannot read, they cannot write. I've seen that a lot of times. It happens even in films, at international, all these films that we watch too. You know, like you catch people like they say border control, you know, border control videos they used to put on the TV. Most of them say, and yet they do understand everything. But they denied. So on training said Vin wants the Donatus buy and build him his dream home like Creano. Yeah, it's going to happen because right now, but I do not know, where does he come from? Is he not from Kenya that he wants to come and build in Nyabohanse? And he said people have been telling him that he should get a permanent place, he should get his own place whereby wherever he goes and wherever he comes back, that will be his permanent place. And he's seriously considering Nyabohanse. And they were going around probably today. I think there's some lands, they were trying to show him. And he said he was going to negotiate. If it means him depositing a small money, if he likes it, then later on he will pay gradually. Then why would he, a big YouTuber like him, he's been on the streets of YouTube for some time now. Why can't he pay off everything? How much will it cost? After all, for the locals, the land will cost cheaper. Only for diasporans that are coming from diaspora, the Muzungus, the land that will cost $3,000 or less. For a Muzungu coming from America or anywhere, they want to sell it for 10,000 or 15,000 US. So for him, he should be able to afford 3,000. After all, Mayuguno was able to afford his own was like a 3,500 or so, as I understand that time. And it's quite a large land, quite huge. And he was able to buy it off, pay it off one time. A small YouTuber, a small mason, starting YouTube by then. So why wouldn't the Vin said, why wouldn't the Vin be able to pay off and said, if I like something now, I will deposit some money, then the rest I'll be paying installmentally. Wow. Wow, the champ is here. So, hey, Loud Darlington, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining the show. So the champ said that this young girl is out of her element. She is clueless, that she is a lamp for them. Yeah. I think so because Mayuguno, I see Mayuguno stroking his finger on her cheeks, stroking on her cheeks. I think he's trying to get her to his rhythm. If you guys understand what I mean. And sooner or later, the more she stays there, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. They all want Muzungu. Muzungu comes with, with views and all that. And the poor girl said, I'm not yet ready. I'm not yet ready for that. And Mayuguno said, forever or how? So I see a lot of, and what did I say? Let's see here. So Robin said, Imo, Vin is a 403. What is 403? Robin Miller, tell me what is 403. I don't understand that. I would understand that. Hello, another banger. Welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. So Jenny Block said, exactly, the champ is here. Exactly. Okay. Now, let's see. Did I read this? Okay, Marigold, the champ is here. I just subscribed. Jenny, hello, love. I saw your greeting earlier. Okay, guys, please let's subscribe to each other and at least keep the watch hour alive. Even if you're not busy, let's busy. Just play somebody's video and just leave it there and get busy some other part and let it play to the end. That help us too with the watch hour, so that we can do for each other. It's important, to keep us at least the young YouTubers, to keep us moving. It will help us. So guys, please do this for us. Thank you guys. I trust that you will do that for us. Hey Pebbles, welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show, Pebbles. Thank you for joining the show. So a lot is really happening, but we're going to keep keep the flame on and see exactly where this story is going to lead them to. But I know probably Mayuguno is trying to get the girl, to bring her to his own rhythm. If you guys understand what I mean. I think he will do everything to get him there. But I also notice one thing. The girl keeps saying, I haven't had my bath. I want to have my bath. And Mayuguno keeps saying, let's go. So I'm just surprised, that he tried to ignore that, because it's not like people in the village. I do not know whether Mayugno doesn't feel that a woman, at least, haven't traveled, overnight from Nairobi to that place. How many hours they said? Is it 15 hours or so? I think they stopped by Migori to drop the other two girls, and that he didn't feel the need that this lady needs to bath, and she kept repeating, "I want to shower. I want to have my bath. I want to have my bath." So at the end, he saw that Mayugno was not giving in, so he said, "Okay, I use my dry paper, at least to clean my face." So I could see that too, and it was a little bit embarrassing. Hello, Maria Brazil. Welcome to the house. Thank you. Thank you for joining the show. So I see the Sham said their primitive thinking that a white woman is a gift. It's a gift for paper or for views in YouTube. So for them in YouTube, they have already made their calculation. And they know that at the end of the day, by the time they are gone, by the time this girl is gone, he would have, that would have helped his channel come back alive again. Because we can also check, the number of views that he has from, when he met the girl, and, the daily flogging, that has really helped. So I think he wants to keep that flame on. And if something along the way come between them, fine. Who knows? It may happen sooner or later. It can happen, depending on how he plays his card. Yeah. So Pebble said, "Vin is what we call gigolo." Yeah, gigolo. It's a gigolo master. Vin is a gigolo master. So I think he just want to, get something in your hands. Probably his views had gone down a little bit, and they said, "Oh, with a crayuno, and with some mozongos, I think I can build up a little bit, or make a little bit shenanigan that, oh, I'm going to get a land in Yabohanse, me too, I want to construct and all that stuff." And Mayugno is here, and the other neighbor is Ernesto, and there is, what do you call him? The boss Marwa. So for him, that was about his video today, and that they feel since Mayugno is here, at least Nasto is there, it will be a nice place to live. That is the price for the land now. Then you pay the rest instrumentally. So I don't think it's serious. I think it's for the views, because with this visit now, with the Muzungus, his views will go up. We know that. We know that. It's a gigolo, complete one. Hey, Former, welcome to the house. Thank you, Former. Thank you, Former. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. Thank you, Former, for joining the show. Oti, bless up. Yep. Thank you for joining the show. Okay, now I see Marigold said the champ is here. They have no idea. She could be the neighborhood Karen in her hood. They will learn. Time will tell. I want to see exactly where this relationship will lead them to. That's what I want to see. But I know if Mayugno can really press harder, I think he can get his way, because so far the girl said she's single, but she wants to be single. For now, she wants to be single. Yeah, most women say that until they find Mr. Right. Who says Mayugno Crayuno wouldn't be her Mr. Right? After all, they'll be flogging together. She's a YouTuber too, and she needs views. And with Mayugno, the views will always come because of the way he is. So that's what I see here. So Disham said, "Did you see how Mayugno acted when he first hugged a white woman?" Yeah, that time he was very shy. He was almost running away. I think that was with Coco Girl. It was with Coco Girl. He was almost running away, very shy. But now he's so open, so free. He could, stroke his hands on the Alexi chick. Oh my God. I thought I've seen it all. I didn't know. I haven't seen nothing. Oh my God. Nixon said, "I wish Marwa was in the village. Vin would have run away with Ro." Yeah, if he has his time, he will do that. And the Ro, when Ro sees Vin is more handsome, more scholar, and smart, a well-dressed guy. Man, I think Roro would have just been looking at him a little bit, and before you know, then he'll say, "Oh, why did I get this one? Why did I get this one?" Oh my God. So on trend is a reformer. Okay, Tembekili and another banger. Hello. Hey, Tina. Welcome to the house. Tina, how are you? Good morning, guys. Here we are in the afternoon, 17 local time. Here is at 17:17. So we are in the house. Yep. I just block this thing now. Block my battery before it goes off. So the okay, I got it. Good. So the guys are really funny, and let's see. And Z, welcome to the house, Z. Thank you for joining the show, Z. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay, Jenny Block too. Okay. Okay. So the flame is on. While the flame is on, let's watch the scene. Let's watch the unfolding things, whatever that is going to come, because we know something is going to come between the Alexia and Mayuguno. It's going to come. But for VIN is a gigolo. Hit and run. Let's call it spade a spade. It's a hit and run. And he knows why he's there. And so far, they are even lucky that Mayuguno has been able to provide a decent living for them. You know, the house is well done. The, washrooms and everything. And Mayuguno said to Alexi, he doesn't know how to cook. And he's afraid, especially the guards. And Alexi said, I can teach you. I can teach you. Because how can you have a full kitchen, a complete kitchen? You don't even know how to light the fire, the gas, to put on the gas. You have everything there. You know, the place is decent. It's well, well made. You know, he did quite a good job there. Just like Nasto on and what do you call him? And Chef Matiko, you know, they have decent living that you can also compare to what we have internationally. So for the visitors there, for the Alexi, it's a comfortable place for her, or for VIN too, and the other guy in their company too, they won't have problem. And I'm very sure Mayuguno will not charge them for sleeping there. But if they were to sleep with Kenge in Kenge's villa, for sure they will pay. Kenge will ask them to pay something. So this is the irony, you know, the good thing about the Crayuno. Crayuno just want that crowd. I think he likes a crowd. He likes, mix up with people, stay around people. So, but so far so good. You know, it's going well. It's going well for him, and I'm happy for them. You know, it's a good thing. But Alexi, let's see what will unfold about this Alexi, because she has a YouTube channel. So we're also going to be, following her around to see exactly, what she's up to, what she's up to. She must be up to something. If she's going to keep the flame on with Crayuno, or she's going to switch to somebody else, you never know, because time will tell. But we are here to watch the whole scenario. So that's exactly where we are on that. So right now, let's read what everybody write before I go over to another story. Jenny, okay, Tina said, Jenny, OT, former Monique, Monica, and the Robin, 10 a.m. Wow, 10 a.m., Tina, in your place. Tina, are you in Australia or New Zealand? That's quite early. Wow. So Nixon said, Nyabohanse is full of white ladies now. I saw Monica, the Swiss woman. Yes, that's true. That one arrived, is it 2 days ago she arrived? Yeah, she arrived 2 days ago. I don't even know what they see there. I don't know. I don't know what they see in that place. Anyway, for Kenge wants to turn Nyabohanse into a white village. But she has to be very careful, just like what happened in South Africa. You know, because you give these people the chance to come into you, and later on, gradually they'll take you out. They'll rebuy those lands in an exorbitant price and take you out, send you, to the most bad areas. So because once you give somebody a chance like that, and the place is big with farmland and all that, they can afford to acquire the whole farmland. and start large-scale farming and turn them to be their own slaves, working for them in that farm. That is what that did happen in Zimbabwe, and that was what happened too in South Africa. Because once you give the Muzungu the chance, you give him 1 inch, he takes 2, another 2, he takes 4. Before you know, he takes 5. And you are right behind. And for you to catch up, it will be difficult because they will use their technology, they will use their brain to outsmart you. Because the land is vast and the land is rich. So they can gradually come in and take over the whole village, buy off the whole land, and start something and send everybody out. And they will reduce them to all these low class areas. So when they come into this other area, they are just coming to work. And after work, they go back to their places. So Muzungu, we should always be, we should always be prepared. We should watch out for their steps because this is how South Africa lost their land. This is how Zimbabwe, what happened to Zimbabwe until this other one that died, what was his name? Robert Mugabe came and took all the farms back, retrieved all the farms back and sent them packing. And they were there for generations. They were there for generations. They had to send them out. So they have to really, really be, careful, because this, I don't know, this idea of bringing a Muzungu, they don't really know. Come, we have land, you can start something, They don't know what Muzungu knows. Muzungu know how to use a black person, and that's all. Once they find a good place, and probably you have gold in that land, probably you have in their land, probably there are minerals that hasn't yet been, developed. They wouldn't even know. So it happened. So on training Tina Yabro, no problem. We will be back later with ours again. Yeah. So let's see what did Marigold said. Okay, Marigold said Kenge's nightmare are slowly coming true. Yes, that's true. That's what he looked for, and he's gonna get it. It's gonna get it. One word or the other, it's gonna get it. Hey, Angela, welcome to the show. Thank you, Angela. Thank you for joining the show. One word or the other is gonna get it. One way or the other, it's gonna get it. So that's exactly what happened here. And Angela said, Monica, hi. Hello, dear Angela, the charm. Hello, dear Angela. And Angela said, hi, Z, hi. And this is Angela, the champ, true. Yeah. So it's going to happen. And now I'm going to play a clip of Marwa. I still have a little something to cover for Marwa because he's still regarding himself as the travel commando, as the man that knows everything, that has seen the world, the man that should be worshipped in his village, the man that people in the village who cannot even, they have never crossed the border to even see what he's seen here. And there are the people talking about him, a semi-god. Can we say he's a semi-god? May God help us. Hello, Yvette. Welcome to the house, Yvette. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. Okay. Now, I play this clip and you guys can hear what this guy had to say about his own people, the insults.
Call me travel commando. It's not by accident. I've been in this space, roaming the world, and I've been in this area before. I've filmed this area. So, sometimes I see people, especially, for example, from the village, who have never left. They try to abuse me and do this. So imagine, I've been in spaces like this, then you want to argue with someone who has not left even your village. So sometimes you say, oh, God, just deal with them there. I've taken pictures.
You guys can imagine. This insult, this one is about his own village people. It's not even about the reactors. It's about his village people that has never left the village. Hey, Nyabo Hansans, where are you guys? You guys should listen to what your boss, you call him boss Maroa. Listen to what he's got to say about you guys. They're the people that never left. They never left the village. Coming to talk about him that has gone to this place. You see this place, I took photo here. You see this place, I was here. What did you learn about the place, Marwa? Only from outside you stay, you only make video. You don't even go inside to ask about the history of that place. This is the only time, the only content that he's made recently with Rocio, that he's been able to explain the history of Argentina, the Bolivar, and how Colombia was ruling over many of these Latin American countries. This is the first time. If not, I never ever hear him mention anything about the history of any place that he's gone to. Never. So it was only this time, probably through the initiative of Roresis. That's what I can see here. Because without that, Mora never take time to explain anything like this history of a place that he's visited. Those buildings, he said, oh, I took photographs there. I tried to look at those videos that he made that time. He never mentioned anything. He just video. Use the video and that's it. Without making any history about a certain particular place or this building or what that used to happen here, nothing. So only this time he's been able to say, oh, this was the history of this place. So I think this is with the initiative of Roresis. That's what I see here. But he's sending a clear message to his people that you people that have never left, and me that I have come here, me that I took photograph of that building the last time that I was here, me that I am a travel commando. So, Nyabo Hansans, wherever you are, listen to your boss, the person you want to worship for the rest of your life. You will never leave the village. Only the travel commando will leave the village to come back to make comparison that you don't even want talking to me because you've never left the village. This is exactly what he's trying to tell them. So let's see a reaction from you guys here. Yeah, his mind, Robin Miller said his mind is still in the village despite traveling all over the world. Yeah, that's true. You can see how ignorant and how unhappy he is about the little progress that is coming into the village there. He's not happy. Any person that is building, he is not happy. His mind is there. He's rolling 24/7, 24/7. Whereas the guys there are just trying to kickstart their life, make things go. J Castle is taking over. Probably it's going to be bigger and even more beautiful than Villa Medellin. What is he going to do? Is he going to uproot it? No, he's there to stay. So he's not happy about the progress that because he's watching everything, watching them on the YouTube. He's watching all their content. So for him, he goes after content too from whoever he calls, if he calls lazy gang. Well, we are not lazy gangs. Maybe in a time. Now it's intelligent reaction, intelligent reactors, intelligent keyboard reactors. Because from this group, our group, we've been able to educate him, to bring the best out of him, to teach him a lot of things, him and the wife, put him to light, to see how the other part of life, the other part of the world function in which he hasn't been aware, because he's only been aware of his own narrow-minded, journeys that he made just to say, I travel here, I travel there. I remember when he went to Norway, only the house of the guy that he went to stay and was asking, how much do you pay here? And how much do you earn from here? And just making photo on the street there, how you can take this bicycle. Norway is a very rich country. The countryside has a lot to offer. The Aka Brigade was there. He didn't go there. That's where the riches are with their boats. They come down from their houses. They use the boats and they go fishing, or they just boat around all those expensive areas. He wasn't there. He was just in the local areas because it's a place I used to travel to sometimes. So I know a little bit. So I was watching him that time and I just said, just going to one neighborhood. This is where the rich hide. Does he really know where the rich hide in Norway? In Oslo? No. So that is Marwa for you. And coming back to become travel commando, insulting his people. So this time he's insulting his people. Well, so the game has changed. It's no more us. So it's good for his people. Let them watch and listen. Hey, welcome to the house, Miss Gladys G. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. Let's see what Angela said. They're just trying to copy Marwa and they're not looking for love. They're looking for money and views by messing with these white women. They are not serious. Yes, that's true. They're trying to copy him. Make it look like, yeah, me too. What he can do, me too, I can do. and even better. Even when they're trying to copy him, they make the best use of it than what he was even doing. You see, even when they constructed their houses, they try to even make it better than his own villa. They use his own house. They learn from the mistakes that he made in his own house to improve their own houses. So that's what I saw. If you see like it's Nasto, you see like Mayuno, you see like Chef Matiko, they improve, they use his own mistake to learn on how to do better for their own houses. So that's exactly what is happening here. Yvette said, oh, see, I can't wait to see a strong man working with Jintu. Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And what is he going to do? It's going to happen. Yeah, let everybody that heard about that in Abu Hansen, let everybody start coming. At least Gina and Justin and Gina, they were there. King of Travel was there. And who else now? Okay, Vin is still part of his own group. Yeah. So others are going to join suit. And let's see what he's going to do. So by the time J Castle is going to open the house, let's see what is going to happen. How he's going to run crazy. It's going to happen. So Tina Yabur said Priska Sageti made a trip to Nairobi and came back in full force, finishing her house. That's true. Everybody is trying to, to get on board and do something, make a difference in the society there. But for him, for Mora, he wanted everything to come through him. Each project must come through him. He must choose who has to build the next, who has to be the next, the next, the next. And as I learned that they even have a group WhatsApp with the people that are building, and from this one you'll be the first, you'll be the second, you'll be the third, and he had to rearrange that group, make that sequence. And when most of the money come, he will know of it, he will take his own part. But now everybody has broken into the path of freedom. If I have my YouTube and I have my bio attached on my YouTube page, whoever wants to help me have the right to come direct to my YouTube channel and help me. Why must the person come through you? Are you the only wise man in that village? No. So I think this boils down to when he made this statement that for those of them in the village that haven't even gone anywhere from the village, this is what I saw, this is this, this is this. So he has a reason for saying that. He's still very annoyed inside him. He's not happy about the progress there. Hello, Passage Finder. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you very much. Thank you. So he's still not happy. So On Trending said, Yvette King, he also needs to pick his plumbing equipment from Villa Medellin. Wow. So he left his plumbing equipment there. I hope the parents, con mom and con dad, will allow them to pick it. Yeah, he needs to pick it. If he doesn't, he has to pick it. They can invite the police and tell them, I left my working tool here. After all, he never paid him. He never paid him for all the job that he did for a month and a half or 2 months. So he must take his plumbing tools. He needs it. He has to take it. If it's there, he has to take it. They don't have any excuse and no reason to stop him from taking his equipment. Or is he going to say that they locked it inside his room? His mother and his father, they all have his keys. They have to open the door and give it to him. So let's see who's here. Gladys. Let's see what Gladys said. Oh. Ooh. I went too much. Okay. I'll go down again. Okay. So Angela said, Yvette, yeah, but if you're gonna bring visitors, have your plumbing together and your water source. Mayuguno just moving too fast. He needs to focus on his daughter and water plumbing and finishing his houses. Yeah, but I thought he showed them the bathroom. He was showing a VIN and the other guy the bathroom is the bathroom. But I don't know if the water is not running, because I could also see him going outside to show the underground water storage. And that's what VIN was saying, that, oh, this is even good, that initially they would have only been thinking of going to the stream to fetch water, but that this was a good arrangement for the house too. So I think they should have water, except maybe the pumping machine is bad. But whereby, even if the pumping machine were to be bad, you can have water in the bucket or in a basin for her to to her shower because she, you know, Alexi was, you know, asking about having that bath, having the bath, you know, several times he was asking, and it didn't get through. It's like it didn't get into Mayuguno's head. And for a woman, man, one needs to bend down, at least wash your inner part always. You need to. So taking a bath, a shower, it's important, at least even on a daily basis. And even if you don't shower, that part of the body needs to be clean. That's it. So Nixon Beresha said, Marwa is not a storyteller. E.g., the Bichangas transform a visit to the shop or laundry into an interesting story. Kenge should consult my storytelling masterclass. Nixon, how much is the charge? Let's know your charge. Maybe some people here can be interested to patronize you. So let's know your price. It's a good one. This is a good, you know, assessment. You know, I think he lacks that skill, and he needs somebody to, you know, take him up on that. You know, probably in a masterclass level, because the masterclass that he's talking about, he never, you know, prepared any of those masterclasses. He never. But anyway, he said, "Oh, they use my image. They use my image. That Christmas list uses image. Okay, but only your image, was that good enough? Was that enough, you know, to sell this product? No, you have to put the package, you know, complete the package and let the package be marketable, you know. The package has to test the market before we know that, yeah, you did a good job. Not just image. If it's only image without a good package, how can it work? A good package, you know, you have to package it well to be able to, you know, attract the market. So that he doesn't have. I think he doesn't have the skills in anything. He doesn't have skills in anything. Probably the only skills he has in is in begging, you know. That's all. It's only in begging and nothing more. That's begging, scamming, and nothing more. That's what I see there. So Yvette said, okay, I think I've read that before. Let me read. Okay, Marigold, Sonia, can you imagine he is so depressed watching J Castle one brick at a time? Yes, he's extremely depressed. He's extremely, because I know that's what he's talking about, but very soon, J Castle can go to America too. J Castle will start moving once the castle is ready. J Castle is more calculative in thinking, in management, he has it. He has that managerial skill. That's what I see. That's what I see. I can imagine that with his age. I can imagine from when he started early. I can imagine being contented with just what he has and being able to manage and arrange something out of what he has. So that is a good gift. That is a gift. You know, that is a gift. And with that, he can, you know, the sky's the limit. He can reach a lot. He can do a lot. So if he could survive Marwa, when Marwa caught everybody, any person, Marwa said, any person that was going to be found in contact with him, he was going to cut off. So if somebody can reduce you to that level psychologically, that nobody you were communicating with should get in touch with you just because you have problem with Marwa, man, that it was a very sad something. That one alone, I wouldn't take it from Marwa nor anybody. It was extremely difficult and bad. So that's what I saw there. But I'm happy, you know, he's been able to fight through that. You know, it was a fight for survival, and he fought it, and at least he's in a stable position now. So Marwa should learn, and I can't wait to see this J Castle unfolding. At least when they open this J Castle, I can't wait for it. I'm hoping, I'm praying. So Lilipad said Nyabo Hansen is where the cream is. He comes from another village where him and his wife built his dad a house. Yeah, that's true. I'm also praying. I'm going to go to that first. Let me read this first, then we'll talk. Hey, Kampala, welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show, Kampala. Thank you very much. So Sonia Adventure said, Mayuguno was admiring buildings in Nairobi to apply his skill in building. And I like that. He's ambitious. Yes, he's a very ambitious guy. And so far, he's been able to put it to work. He's been able to improve on everything. What do we never, nobody, I mean, when we saw him as a beginner mason in the Villa Medellin. We all remember it. He was always the first to appear there in the morning, and he was also the last to go. So he was very serious. He put on a lot of concentration to do, do even extra, So he was always open to learning, to even working more, even with the list that Mora was giving him. And by then, he could barely speak good English, but he picked up. He picked up gradually, gradually, gradually. And, the bad part of it, makes him become even the best. So the disadvantage, paid off now and makes him, give him the advantage, to succeed in doing a lot of things. So this is what I saw about him. He's he's a very serious guy. And so far, he hasn't disappointed himself. Everything has gone well as we thought. So Angela said, yeah, Yvette, that girl's smart. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the champ said, watch Marwa start asking for 15% of the villagers' channel. It don't seem far-fetched. Yeah, but it's not going to get that because now nobody really interested. You know what he did? The people that he gave shout outs to, even the people that came from abroad, the diaspora and people. Take, for instance, the Mama Gifts channel. What is there? She left with 10,000 subs. And the first 2-3 months, it was okay. And after, it started going down. The viewership started going down. Everything started going down. And I don't know if they're still even uploading any video, So he used people, with all these fake accounts. Sorry. He used people with all this fake account, fake group. But for the villagers, I think they knew a little bit of this, what was happening. Only the diasporans didn't know that, were trooping in because they needed to build a channel with all the gifts upon gifts, just to build channel. Just at the end, you go back empty. You go back empty. So you guys can see exactly what had happened there. So, but for the brave people, like Auntie Yomi, they came out and said, hell, I'm not going to leave behind your shadows. Even when I know you didn't give me anything and that everything about you is fake. Better let me come out. Let me fight for it. Even if I lose some few subscribers, let me start rebuilding until I get there. And at the end, well, at least she's somewhere comfortable now. She's still comfortable now, But initially it was going to be a difficult task, a difficult fight. But at least she could give it a try, and then she succeeded. So for the rest people, maybe out of shame, they're not able to come out, to retract. They keep, following step by step. You're just a member for him. And even that membership, when you don't give him super slap, you don't give him something, you are nobody. Then your channel is going down. You'll be struggling and struggling. So better fight for yourself. That's what people don't know. So, and let's see what Tina wrote here. Tina said, Sylvia Bichanga's friend is coming back. I think she's trying to find her Kenyan man. Yes. The Kenyan men, they have now become a trophy. Gigolo trophies all over the world. So Angela said, well, I wish Mayuguno had seen those house designs before he built his house because it's nice, but the design inside, it's a no for me. He didn't think out the kitchen and a bedroom. Yes, that's true, Angela, but for a first timer in life, somebody that wouldn't believe that he could even build even the small one that he said it was like going to use for shop. He never even believed he could own anything like that, own the land. Talk less of building this very one. He was always saying, Mama Grace house, Mama Grace house. So for him, it was the biggest of the biggest gift in life. So probably after this one, probably the one that is still under construction, I'm sure he will do a lot more renovation, to get him to exactly what he wants. I think so. So Gladys Smith said, how much was Rebecca sending Mayuguno? I always wonder. And the others, the way he was confident in adding houses must have been some good dollars. Now the well is dry. He misused the funds. Yes, that's true. Because sometimes some easy money come, easy go. When it comes easily, it goes easily too, So I think that's the problem that he had there. But at least the structures are there, the pillars are there. It's something that he wouldn't ever thought of having. He would never have thought of having. Even the land, talk less of even that small one that he built, like the shop. He was so happy, so contented by then. Then after then, it's like the money start pouring in, pumping in. Then he started Mama Grace's house, not even finishing that. He went to the other one now. So he's still a probably he can still catch up. You never know. You never know. He can still catch up. He's a sort of a gigolo too. So we shouldn't even underrate him too, you know. So Sonny Adventure said, Marwa and I need to go out and start a fight with the strangers to get our views up. Marwa now, even the kids, even small kids of 5, 10 years on the street, Marwa is asking them to subscribe. What a shame. My God, I don't know, Sonia. Marwa is something else, you know. So, and Yvette said, as elderly female, I admire Diana and Priska. Yes, they're doing well. They're doing well. They're trying, you know. They're trying. They're trying. They're doing well. And the lily pad said, Vin just finished a 3-month relationship with Sophia. She was too clever for him. That's true. For a gigolo knows exactly what he wants when he gets into any relationship. So probably for the Sophia, no, this one, I'm not going to get my way. So why hang around when there are so many fishes in the ocean? Let me start flying my wings. So I think that's what happened with Vin. Vin is a sort of a gigolo, you know. It's a sort of gigolo. It's never going to change as far as the stream is not yet dry. On the stream, the water is still running in the stream. Why not? So Angela said, Bettina, if might find a man who has children, you never know. But she says that she's not looking. Yeah, she said she's not looking. She's not looking for a man. Yeah, she's not looking for you. Anyway, we are women. We understand that game. You can say, oh, you're not looking for. It's just, you know, it's just something to say. But when the right one comes, man, nothing stops you. You hit the road. That's exactly what it is. And Tina Yabro said, notice how they don't stuff the camera in Argentinian people's faces. Probably, you know, sometimes Mora does too, even with the kids, or sometimes too, maybe the wife advise him to, you know, to be careful, you know. So I think so. But Mora is desperate. It's so desperate. It's desperate because when you compare the views from even Mayuguno, what they made now with this Muzungu, you compare the one of G Castle and all that, and you compare, you know, their subscription, then you know that there is quite a far behind. So, you know, he's working hard to, you know, make some few these things on board, you know, come on board. He's working hard for it. Lilipad said Vin should be in Zanzibar with all the tourist women looking for attention. Yeah, it's a passport, bro. It's a passport, bro. But I think with Mayugno now, at least he has a little bit of, you know, a little bit more view on his video now with Mayugno now. Mayugno with the white girl, the Alexi. Then what do you expect? Yeah, it's going to, you know, get even better. It depends on how many days they are going to be there in your handset and all that stuff. Well, at least they have somewhere to sleep, a comfortable place, which is very important. So with that, they don't need to pay. Then it's just for them to, you know, fuel the car. The car, I believe, is on hire because Mayuno said, oh, they had to hire contribute money to take a car that will be able to fit all of them. So I think the car would have been on lease. So just for the journey and back. And I could see him this morning showing that there was a scratch on one side by the front lamp of the car, and he doesn't know how that happened. Well, they will contribute money to repair it or pay the company too. So Yvette said, grow food on your compound to survive. Yeah, that's true. The land, he said, they have a fertile land. So they did not even need to, you know, they don't even, this begging, dry begging. I don't know what they're begging for. The border is there where you take all your goods close to the border. People from Tanzania are coming, they can just buy the goods. And you too, you cross a little bit over there and buy what you need on that side and bring back home. But everybody there, they want to wait for YouTube money, YouTube. No, that's it. Gladys May said, oh yeah, Vin is so immature. How does one fall in love with within a week? Very soon, we will see the next culprit. Sad. Yeah, the Muzungu girls. It's all these girls that are just coming. I don't know what they're coming for, you know? They're just coming to Africa just to, you know, do all this rubbish. You know, some of them, you know, maybe first time out of the family, out of home, and they run into people like this. And what do you think? Yeah, sometimes shit do happens. So Lilipad, Vin is handsome but not clever enough. Everything short-lived because he is a passport bro. Let's not miss that point. He's a passport bro, complete and nothing more. He's a passport bro. Mayugno, Lilipad Mayugno is 100% not a Lexi type. Trust me. Yeah, he's not. You know, the girl knows what he's doing. The girl is trying to build her channel. So for Mayugno to come on board, okay, so the girl will try. Mayugno too will try. Both of them will try to resist. The girl will try to resist, and Mayugno will try to get her so that he can say, "This is my own Mayugo. This is my own Muzungu." That's what I said. Tina said, "Women and men will travel far and near for the mighty." Cucumber. Yeah, let's put it that way. Oh my God. What a life. Did events better be careful because it's real. Yeah, probably they go with their raincoats. If you don't go with raincoats, then you know that you're on your own. Life is short. Raincoat is the alternative, but sometimes some raincoats can also break kapots. It can happen. And Marigold said, family, please let's support small whiteys that are working hard in their fields. G Choro, only Mayane, Jane 2, Masubo 1 work hard with their bare hands. They need subs just to survive. Please, if somebody knows their link, you can post their link. Marigold, if you have the link of like this G Choro, I don't really know him much, but I heard he can speak good English. Mayani, I've subscribed to Mayani long time ago. Mayani is very good. I like, you know, when I see him and Jane too, you know, they are small village stories. He looks really, really good on that, you know. So I know Jane too, I follow Jane too, Masubo, I follow Masubo too, but it's only G Choro. I haven't really taken much notice about him. But maybe if I get off the line, I will try to see if I can also subscribe to him. So that's what I do. So let's see here. Tina said, Vin looks raw and uncut. This folks treat it like it's because some of them don't even believe that things like this still exist. Some don't even believe this is the problem that we have here, you know, lack of education, lack of the awareness. They just believe nothing. It's not real. It's just like when COVID was there. Most people in Africa believe there was no corona. They believe nothing like that was there. Let's see what Tina said. Everybody has channels. It's not that much time in a day to support. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, guys. So I'm still going to play something about this. What do you call her? Demon. Demon, she started the village bathing, river bathing in her village to display all her body. She started it before all the other villagers joined. Then later on, her mother also joined. So it's like anywhere she goes to, either in a stream or now in a bathroom, you're trying to show people how to bath. You have to take a bath in a bathroom. This one is not even in the water, in the river again. What does she want? People to see her body? And look at the colors that she had. She had green bra here. She had like brown. And you're wearing a brown pants or like a boxer pants. I don't know what it is to have a bath. And you want to be videoed, to be filmed for people to see you doing what? Taking a bath or what? That means she's trying to sell her body. Indirectly, that's what she's trying to do. But even that body doesn't look like a model body. No. With the stomach like that. Man, guys, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play this video. Let me scroll it so that you guys can see a little bit of what I'm saying. Because I don't seem to understand what's wrong with this guy.
So we use this to pour and, you know, to fetch and pour like this. what is no, that's the one that is perfect because because of the sweat and everything. The next thing. Ouch. I'm telling you, it's new brand. That's why it's, you know what I mean? It's very, very, very hard. It's not soft. You have to scrub.
So guys, is she teaching people how to shower or bath? This is what I just don't understand. I have watched this video 2 times now, and I don't, I can't see any reason why she should be doing this. If she doesn't do water bathing, then she has to do this. For what? For who? For the men, watching her, because not for we women, what is there to see? What is there to see? It's just ridiculous. It's what I just can't imagine somebody doing. When you do river bathing, you invented that thing into the village. And when all the small kids went into that same river bathing, from there it becomes noodles pictures. She started everything, and her mother joined, and they don't even see anything wrong. Now you're going to this village in Nigeria just to go and, is this content? Go and stand in a bathroom where they used to bath, and they take a sponge and you're scrubbing and the video. Oh my God, I thought I've seen it. I didn't know I was going to see this one too. I didn't know I was going to see this one too. My God. So Passage Finder, what does why does do you think that anyone wants to see her taking a shower? Shameless woozy, yeah. And what is there to see? Look at, not that you're even wearing a good, maybe swimming pants or something. The bra is green. The, what do you call it? The pants is brown, very dull color, faded color. And the sponge, and it's just that, what is there to show? Demon, what is there to show? What are you showing? My God. And she's even big. It's not that she has a good body. From what I see, that she's big. She doesn't have a good body, no shape. No shapeless. Angela, the smelly place is not even getting clean. And the Passage Finder said, plus she didn't even wash her toto. She could have even washed that part and show everybody. Yeah, that's true. Because when you're bathing, every part needs to be washed, needs to be shown. So she's supposed to have done that part and let everybody see, and let us see, open it, and let all the guys see, all the gigolos see, or all her Casanovas, toy boys. If that's what she's looking for, probably she's looking for a toy boy, or probably she thought after this bathing or somebody will come for her. But if I were to be man, I see that. Look at what she's wearing. Nowhere. What do I want that for? It's not really attractive in that bathing that she did, in what she wear, in the body, what you saw there. There was nothing attractive there. That's what I saw there. So Passage Finder said, plus she didn't even wash her toto. And the marigold, because Chichoro is just as it spells. Okay, only Mayani. It's Jinto and Masuvo. Okay, Chichoro. Yeah. I'll check him out when I get offline. I'll check him out. I'll check him out when I get offline. Ooh, I went too far. I went too far here. I didn't see this. From Passage Finder. This guy is so delusional. He wants to be bigger than what he is. He's a small beggar. Okay, let me go down again a little bit. Okay. Yep. And Yvette said, you see Dana Kemi building her fence. Wow. Yeah, she's finished. She just finished. but she was in the bucket list of Mora, on that WhatsApp group that they had about who will come first, who will come next, in anything that will be built in the village. So she was lucky enough to be among the first 2 or 3. But you guys shouldn't forget that she was living there almost living there in the Mora's house. That time Mora hadn't moved in yet into the villa. And from Joyce's diary, she was one of the girls that was seen coming out late, 2, 3 a.m. And we all suspect there was something between them, either between him and Mora or the brother, or otherwise. Because when you have a weekend wifey and you have girls living there, man, the machete guy too could have also been taking his own turn too. We never know. Anything can happen because they only had a weekend wifey and a weekend a mother. So the rest part of the week, a lot of things could have happened there that we don't know. It's allegedly, let's say so, that we are not fools. We know exactly a lot of things could have been happening. So probably she benefited from that process. And now she has a beautiful home. I'm happy for her. At least for a lady, to own something like that. It's big. Yeah, so it's quite huge. And it's nice to. So Gladys said, oh, VIN is so immature. How does one fall in love within a week? Very soon we will see the next COVID. Yeah, it's true. It's true. We always, it's always there. And Tina said, whatever, when she met Mayuguno Eve, she couldn't contain herself. She can do a charity work in the US. Yeah, she can do charity work in the US, but I don't know, some young kids, even they go against their parents, even no matter how the parents try to warn them about the danger there is, they don't just listen. That's what I see about young people. Once they get at 18, it's like they're coming out of a cave or coming out of a cage. They want to experience the world, no matter how you try to talk them out. Only very few of them will refrain. The rest, they want to hit the road. So that's it. And most times you find things go wrong. Like the other time, some young girls went to Laos or something, and they said in the nightclub they drank some sort of, I don't know what chemical was poured into their drinks or so, and how many of them died. So sometimes it happens. Lily Pad said, Mayuguno is 100% not a Lexita, but trust me, we're going to see. We're going to see. So Tina said, whatever when she met Mayuguno Eve. Okay, now let me go down. So women, let's see here. Tina said, women and men will travel far and wide for the mighty. I don't want to call it. And the family, please let's support small YouTube channels. Yes, please let's support small YouTube channels, and get them at least to a comfortable position from 1,000 plus. And the watch hour too is also very important. Even when you are not doing anything in the house, you have many of these like iPad, you have your telephone or TV. You can just put one down and put on one person's video. Let it run the course till the end, because at the end of it, it's free. You're not going to pay extra for it once you have a Wi-Fi in your house, and you can just run any of our videos, including my own video, including Vimuelo, including Sonia Adventure, and a host of others, and Mayugno, and I said Mayugno already is big. Jane too, Chichori, Mayani, and Matsubo, you just run it, put it on your laptop, get busy with what you're doing and let it run the course till the end. That can help. Or telephone, even if you're working your computer, I leave it on and do something and let it run the course. That will help us. Please support us, and let us get there. It's important we get there too. So let's see. Maria Brasau. Okay, I haven't read something from you. Maria Brasau said, Jamaican uncle enjoys seeing women having bath. Oh my God. We don't even understand what is really going on with a Jamaican uncle. We just don't understand. I saw him. Was it yesterday's live he had? He was repairing something in his house. I could see the bed. It's an old bed. I could see the floor tile he was trying to add, and I said, hell, and he went to spill out 4,000 US dollars. And whereas the house, his house looks like a house that needs a lot of renovation, repairs. And he just went and threw away that money for what? And what do you get? Because I even see right now, it's like his views is even going down. So it's like the Marwa people are not even patronizing him much again, even after giving the 4,000. Or was the 4,000 given to, stimulate followers or subscribers or viewerships? I saw most of the lives that he does is just like what I have. That's what I see. So, well, that's exactly what it is. So, Passage Finder said, Tina, I am a woman, so a sister smile. Yeah, Passage Finder. Now I know that you're a woman. I used to think you were a man. Oh, wow. Nice to know that. Nice to know that. I'm glad. I used to think you were a man. Thank you, Passage Finder. Thank you for clarifying, that situation. Let's see. Just okay. Just plain nasty. The charm. Who is nasty? Angela Vincent, very young, and he wants to be worldwide, a traveler like his master said so. Yeah, he's very young. He's a gigolo. I think once a gigolo, always a gigolo. It's like testing everything, trying to test everything. But I just hope they go with their raincoat, to avoid the unavoidable. And Angela said, Tina, yes, if family got money and the Sylvia family got money. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's only Marwa. Marwa went to pick the poorest one. Went to pick the junkyard one, the one that had almost nothing, that will suck him dry, will reduce him to nothing because he's literally paying for everything. Literally everything. From the ticket that she came to Africa to visit him, he paid for it. Whereas some others, like the other guy, what was his name? Is it Alex or what was his name? The dread guy that he went to see in Santa Teresita. The lady visited him. They met in Facebook, visited him 3 times with her own ticket money until decided to stay. And they got married and had that baby before they went back. So that was love with her own money. But Erosio, all her journeys, everything was by Mora. Even when she came, she had nothing. They had to enter the shop to buy everything new. What a luck. There's some women that will drain men, bring you down. So Mora wanted it and he got it. He wanted a Mozungu baby, Mozungu passport. Let's see that. Let's cross our fingers and wait for that passport, guys. I'm waiting for that passport, especially for the innocent baby M. So Tina Yabo said, I admire the women finishing their homes better. I want to know what kind of work did they do in Nairobi to come back with massive gifts. They condemn Passy for gambling. What a good question, Tina. That's always in my mind. How did they get their own money to be able to build the house? Because you can see people are struggling to support a Passy every day. They're struggling every day to support. Then how did they get that money in bulk to complete their houses? That's a very good question, Tina. What did I wonder too most times too. Then I said, some people get punished, get criticized, and while the others do things even worse, and they go scot-free, and nobody even notice them. Smooth operators. That's how I would describe them, smooth operators, and they go scot-free without anything. So that's exactly what I see the situation of these 2 other guys they build in the village, and the one, get punished because I think it's probably with the entanglement with Kenge. Kenge has a hand in everything there. So that's it. But above all, at the end of the day, they all pledge loyalty to him. So when it gets to that level, then one has to start, withdrawing a little bit. You watch your left, you watch your right to see whether what you're seeing is exactly what you think. So that's exactly what I see there. And Angela said, time, it's all about noodles. Yeah, it's all about noodles and nothing more. It's all about noodles because without that, how do you just wake up And even the people, the men paying for these noodles, is it that they can't find noodles around them? The noodles that you have to watch only on a video or something, what do you really see? I don't know. Well, another man's meat is another man's poison. So we can't criticize them. Whoever enjoys that kind of, thing, then it's fine. We'll leave it to them like that. So Tina Yabro said those Chinese men will pay good money to watch a chocolate bunny take a bath. Yeah, that's true. For other cultures, because they want to really see what is obtainable. How is it? How does it look like? Is it something different from what we have here? So the curiosity, when it cuts across a race, then the curiosity becomes even stronger because we are not the same. It's not the same like me. How will it look like? How does their own look like? So that curiosity becomes something extremely big. So I wouldn't blame them. I wouldn't blame anybody that is really interested in going to that level to see what it is like. People with money. So that money is almost nothing, and that money too will help a young lady here to acquire a house. The only thing is that in the future, if it's in some foreign website, because it's probably most of these noodles could have already been displayed in some foreign websites, and with that anybody can grab it, and you never know in future where it will go to when the person is old and all that stuff. Well, it's up to them. The oldest profession, Tina said, the oldest profession in the world. Yeah, it's the oldest profession. Now that the hunger is biting hard, people don't even give a damn about all these things anymore. They go with the flow, and they accept the situation, and they just said, well, and they convince themselves, am I going to die in poverty? Well, if this will change my life, it's not even something of a shame anymore. I don't think anybody in the village is even ashamed of it anymore. So guys, well, we're rounding up. Did I have any other thing again to show you guys? Let me see if I had another video again to show you guys. No, I think I showed a little bit of everything here. I showed a little bit of everything. Yep, I showed a little bit of everything. Wow, guys. So thank you guys for joining the show. And I also probably tomorrow I will come back again with my small bits. I'm still learning. Please let's subscribe to these young other guys too. I will too. But I think it's only the Chiroge that I haven't subscribed to. All the other ones, they all have my subscription. So we need watch hours too, please. So please, guys, try to help us too by watching our videos, one way or the other. Even when you're busy, just put on. Is it on your laptop or on your phone, or on your iPad, or on the TV? Just leave it on for at least let it run the course till the end of that video. That helps us too with the watch hour too, and most of especially people like us, the young YouTubers and the rest ones too. It helps to build too. So thank you guys. Thank you. Kazan, hey, you're late. Hi, Vico Real Space. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the house, Kazan. You're late. We're almost closing, but I still appreciate your being here, your presence. Thank you very much. So, guys, let's hope to see you again tomorrow. Let me see if I can organize some few things. And today's Thursday, and local time here is 18:15 local time, and it's okay. Yeah, you can rewatch Kazan. You can rewatch. No problem. Ifoma, thank you. Angela, thank you. Kazan and Antoinette, thank you for joining the show. Tina, thank you. Marigold, thank you. Let's see. Lilipad, thank you. Yvette, thank you. Angela. Let's see. Sonia Ventures, thank you. My amiable moderator. Yvette, thank you. Thank you. Gladys Miske, thank you. Lilipad, thank you. The champ is here. I hope you stayed till the end. The champ, are you sure you're there? Thank you, the champ. Kampala, thank you. So I think I've seen everybody here, and the ones I would have left before. Oh, some blue now. Okay. So we see again, Antoinette. We see again next time. We see again tomorrow. Thank you guys. Bye bye. While I spin my little music for you guys here. I spin your most favorite music here for you guys.
We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer positively. Conquers every fear, together we'll rise with strength anew in unity.